Welcome to another video on my channel. My name is Noah, and this quick video is for all the solo consultants and sales reps that are trying to transition to online leads, so paid advertising on Facebook to generate their own online leads. Maybe you've been doing door knocking for a while now and you decided to actually scale things up and switch to online leads, which is in most cases just the best move that you can take as a solo consultant right now. So in this video, I just want to give you like a brief structure of what you need to do, what you need to prepare to actually start running online ads and generating your own online leads, and just give you like an idea of how this works for solo consultants, as you don't really have like a company most likely, unless you are like a sales org, but that's like a bit different. So let's get into it. So the first step is actually creating a Facebook page that you can use to run the ads. And as you are a solo consultant, you probably don't really have a company. So what I usually do for the solo consultants that I work with is I create a Facebook page for them that looks something like this. So I usually just give it like a generic name like Solar Savings Hub, or let's say you specifically target like Orange County, then you can do something like Orange County Homeowner Association. You get what I mean, just like a very generic name. And then we really want to make this page seem kind of legit, because we most likely just freshly created and we want to run ads on it. So what I usually do to make it seem legit is, first of all, I want to give it like a logo and a banner. So what I do is I go to canva.com. I actually have this open up, and then you just create a new design, 180 by 180. Because this is like the size of the profile picture, and then you go to elements. You might need Canva Pro for this, but there's like I think like a 30-day test version of it, so you can basically get this for free. And then you just type in under elements solar logo, and then you can just scroll through all of those logos basically and just pick one. It's honestly not like very important, but let's say you find one that you like, then you can just take it, maybe drag it like the size a bit taller, and that's it. And then you just click share, download, and you just download the picture and select it as your profile picture. Super easy. Now, the next thing that you want to do is, first of all, you want to add like some things in here. So your bio, I usually, again, just do something very generic, like US-wide residential solar specialist, claim your free solar savings breakdown and educate yourself. So you can pretty much just copy that or come up with your own bio, but make it like very short, to the point, that people that visit this really know like what this is about. And again, if you target like a very specific area, then mention that area also in your bio. Then you just, what I usually do is I also add like my website. So in this case, so we actually took the website offline, but if you run Facebook ads and you run the ads to a landing page, so a website, then just put your website in here. If you don't have a website, then that's totally fine. You don't need to do this. Maybe you can, like, instead of a website, you can put like a calendar link in here so people can click on it and book an appointment with you, but it's honestly not that important. And then the next thing that you can also do is you can just go onto the like about section and add like some data. So let's say your phone number, your email address, maybe your address, just to make it seem a bit more legit. But the next thing that I like to do is basically just post some, like, even if it's just like 2 to 3 very generic images. So I usually take like stock images of solar houses and then write like a short text. You can even do this with ChatGPT. So it literally takes like 5 to 10 minutes. I guess you probably know how to find those stock images, and then you use ChatGPT to write the stuff, and then you just post a few things. Maybe keep posting like once or twice a week, and that's it. And then one more thing is to make the page seem like very legit, you want at least some followers and page likes. What I like to do is I just buy them, honestly, because it's pretty easy to do. So what I use is a website called socialwick.com. I don't know, I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but there are a lot of those websites. I just have good experience with this one, and it's pretty cheap. So you go to socialwick.com, and then you can go to Facebook page likes. That's what I usually pick, because it gives you like likes and followers. So you just click on buy, and then you can basically just select the service that you want. So Facebook page likes, and then quantity. Let's say we want to buy like 450, or I like to make it like an uneven number. So 68, so it's kind of like seems more natural, and then you click OK. And as you can see, it's like 8 euros in my case, but which is like, I don't know, like $9 or something. You can even buy less. In this case, I just bought like 150. Still makes it seem like way more legit. So this is how you basically set up the Facebook page. That's something that I would definitely do to prepare. And then to actually start running ads, what you need to do is you go to business.facebook.com/create. And right here on this page, you can just click create an account, and then you can go ahead and create your business manager. If you already have a business manager for your page or your Facebook account, then you can just log into that one. If you don't, just create one here. It's super simple, takes like 5 minutes. And then after you created it, you can just go to business.facebook.com. Very simple, and it takes you into this interface right here. At the bottom left, you just have your account basically. And right here, you have your business manager usually. And then at the very bottom left, you can click on help and then go to business manager. I don't know why, it's just a bit complicated, but just click help, then go to business manager. Then you're right here. Make sure here at the bottom left, at the top left, you have your right business manager selected that you just created. Now you can go to settings again at the bottom left, and those are like the business manager settings pretty much. So right here, you want to click onto add accounts and just follow my steps. It's honestly like, it looks complicated, but it's very simple. So you just click on add accounts and you won't have anything here. So what you're going to do is you want to click to add, and then you want to create a new ad account. So in the beginning, you can only create like one ad account per business manager, but that should be enough if you just run ads for yourself. So go ahead, create an ad account, super simple. And after you've done that, you can also click on pages on the left hand menu here. Again, click add, and then you just want to add an existing Facebook page, and you add the page that we just set up right here. And then you're pretty much ready to go because you have your page, you have your ad account. So that's pretty much everything you need to start off, and then you can go right here onto the ads manager, the one that we just created here under ad accounts. It's basically the ad manager, and then it will be selected like at the top right here. And now you're in this interface. First thing you need to do is obviously to either add a payment method, or so you go to billings and payments, and now you can either add like a payment method. So it's charging your card like, I don't know, whatever budget you run. Let's say you run $30 a day to start off with, then it will just charge your card like $30 a day, or you can set like a threshold to $100. So every time it spends like hits the $100 mark, you get charged. Or you just upload like a balance, so you can basically prepay the funds. So let's say you have like a grand to invest into ads, then you just pay this upfront, and you have the funds in your account, and then you can basically immediately start running ads. So let's go back to campaigns right here, and the whole structure is pretty simple. I won't go too deep into detail in this video because I have a lot of very detailed videos on my YouTube channel. So if you really want to get like into it, how to set everything up in detail and how to actually come up with like great high converting ads, just feel free to check out my YouTube channel. I have a bunch of videos, but for now, basically it's pretty simple. So you have the campaign level, you have the ad set level, and you have the ads level. On the campaign level, you just click create. Always go with the leads campaign because you want to generate leads, then click continue. Always go with the manual leads campaign, click continue. And now you basically have a new campaign. Maybe just, I don't know, name it, give it like the date. So today is like, so in this case, like this. So this is our first campaign, and then just to go through this very briefly again, this is not gonna be like a detailed video on this, but I would usually tick this on. So advantage campaign budget, select your daily budget that you're comfortable spending, and that's pretty much it on the campaign level right here, as you can see. Then we go into the second level, which is the ad set level. This is where we set up all the targeting. So when you just start off, I would honestly recommend to just go with instant forms because a website is better in my opinion, but if you're a beginner, it's pretty hard to set up like a landing page, like a website that actually converts, and also like all the conversion tracking. So instant forms will be your best bet. It's pretty much just forms inside of Facebook, super simple to set up. Under Facebook page, you want to now go ahead and select the page that we just created. And by the way, you should also create an Instagram page. So same thing with the Facebook page. You just go ahead, go to Instagram.com and create an Instagram page for the same account. The Instagram page doesn't even need to seem like as legit like the Facebook page because it's not so important because most of your leads will come from Facebook anyways in this industry. So just make sure you have an Instagram account for this business, and then you basically put in the same name, so like Solar Savings Hub and the same logo, and then always select maximum number of leads. Just leave everything as it is pretty much. And here under locations, you can just click edit and you just select your location. So I like to target statewide, but you can basically target any zip code or whatever that you want. So I don't know, let's say you want to target Orange County, then you just type this in here, click, and now it targets this. And on the right, you can see the audience size. You never want your audience size to be below 1 million. From my experience, you always want it to be like 1 million or higher. But you also don't want it to be like too big. So the sweet spot is like 1 to 10 million in my experience. Then now here it's automatically on Advantage Plus Audience. You don't really need to know what that is, but again, I won't go too deep into detail, but I usually like to switch to the original audience. So you just click this, and right here you can select like by age, gender, detail targeting, language, and just play around with the different testings. And then the third level is the ad level. This is where you actually upload and select the ads that you're gonna run, so either image ads or video ads. And you will also add like your copy, so the primary text that shows with that. So let me just show you this. Hey, hey homeowners, did you know blah blah blah. So there's going to be a primary text. So when we look at this ad, basically how this is structured is you will always have your ad, so like an image or video ad, and at the top you have the copy, so the primary copy, and then when you scroll down right here, you can select a headline like, I don't know, see if you qualify for the solar incentives, and then the description, I don't know, take the 30-second solar quiz. And as a call to action button, I always like to use learn more just because it works the best. And then just to show you how this is structured, so basically you have the primary copy at the top, then you have the image or the video right here in the middle, and then below the image or video you have the headline which says see if you qualify, and then you have the description and the call to action button. So when people click the call to action button or click on the image, they get taken to your instant form within Facebook, and you still need to create this instant form, but it's pretty simple. So down here you can just click create form, and I always go with more volume. Then in the intro section, it's honestly very simple. You can tick on the background image, and then you can just upload an image, and it also gives you like the size, so it's 1200 by 628. So you can just go back into Canva, create a new design with the right image size, and then you can go back in here and just select the image, and it will show like in the background of your form basically. So yeah, I won't do this right now, but then in the headline, which is this line right here, you can just select. I would always use the same headline that you use in your ads, so in this case like see if you qualify, and then a quick description. So what I like to do here is I just tell them what they need to do. So take the 30-second solar quiz to see if you qualify for 0 down solar, something like this. You can honestly get way more creative with this, and obviously this is not going to be like very good, but again, if you want to see more detailed, like how to set everything up, like a good converting lead form, and also the ads themselves, just go on my YouTube channel. I have a bunch of content on there. And then you can go to questions right here. I like to do like some pre-qualifying questions, because we tell them like take the quiz to see if you qualify. So we definitely want to ask some questions. So you just click add questions. I always use multiple choice. Just an example, what I like to ask in the very beginning is, do you own your home? Just because we only want homeowners, and then we just have yes or no. So super easy to fill out for the lead. And then basically it just takes them, like when they answer this question, and you can add as many questions as you want. I would always add like 2 to 3 questions, maybe 4 at max, but not more, because otherwise your lead cost will be a lot higher. And then in this section right here, you basically just want to ask them for their name. Actually, you want to click add category, contact fields, and then you want to ask them for their phone number. So we have the full name in here, then we have the email address and the phone number. That's pretty much everything you need, but you can also ask like for the street address or their zip code, and then that's it. So that's pretty much it. In the privacy policy, you need to add like some kind of privacy policy. What I like to do is I have like a Google Doc that I always just paste in there, like the link to the Google Doc, which is a privacy policy that works for like everyone. I can link this in the description down below this video, so you can just copy it and put it in here. And then in the link text, you just type in like privacy policy. Super easy. You don't need to worry about this too much. Like Facebook requires you to put this in there, but it's not like super important. And then message for the leads is like the end page. So after they signed up, I always like to, like, instead of just saying thank you for signing up, I like to do stop, there's one more step, just because we also want them to book an appointment. So we can say something like book your free solar consultation down below. And then we click go to website, and here the link I like to put in like a calendar link again. So if you have like a Calendly, or I'm about to show you like how we work with GoHighLevel as well, but if you have like some kind of calendar link, just put it in here, or maybe like a website or something where people can book an appointment. So you basically get some leads to actually book the appointments themselves. Not everyone will do this, but you still have like if they submitted this, you still have like their phone number, name, and everything, so you can call them up and book the appointment yourself. So this is the plan, but some leads actually will book the appointments themselves, which is a nice thing to have. So this is how you set this up, and just to show you how this looks when it's kind of done. So right here you can see a lead form that I've been running. So we have just like the background picture. It's a bit more advanced, but you can honestly just put like a stock picture in here. And then as you can see, we have the headline, then we have like the description where I just put some benefits of solar in this case, so pay $0 out of pocket and so on. Then I have 3 qualifying questions. So do you own your home? Do you live in Florida? And what is your monthly electric bill? And then basically on the next slide, we have the contact information. So people just fill in their name, email, phone number, and street address. And that's pretty much it. So this is how this looks. And at the end, one more step to calculate your solar savings, and then blah, blah, blah. And then when people click the next step button right here, it takes them to a calendar page where they can book. Yeah, so this was very, very fast and like quick, maybe a bit overwhelming for you, but I can't stress it enough. If you want to get more details on this, so how to actually properly set everything up and how to come up like with ads that actually convert, how to create like a good lead form, create good copy, so like the primary text that I just showed you at the top, or good headlines, then I have like a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel sharing like a lot of value. Some of them are a bit longer, but it's really worth it to consume this if you want to go ahead and do this yourself. And then basically your ads are ready to launch. So let's say you set everything up. Actually, one more tip that I want to give you, because I don't just want to leave you with this, is if you want to find some ads that you can actually use, you can just go to the Facebook ads library. So you just type in on Google Facebook ads library, and then the first link will take you to the ads library, which looks like this. And then here you can click on location. You just type in United States. That's you can't target like specific states, but you can select United States and then all ads. And then you just type in keywords. For example, let's just type in solar in this case, very simple. Then it will show you all the ads that are currently running in the solar space in America. So as you can see, that it's like a lot of ads, but you can now click onto filters, and then basically where it says 2, you just go back 2 months, and then you just click apply filters, and now it will only show you ads that have been running for 2 months. So those are obviously ads that work, because otherwise people wouldn't leave them running and spend money on them. So you can just scroll through this. What I like to do is I just scroll through, and once an ad catches my eye, I know it's like good at catching attention. So I basically just pick that, and you can just take inspiration. So you can sometimes, like, what you can do is you can pretty much just download the ads, like the image ads on here, and use them. But that's like, I don't know, like a lot of people do this, but it's not like 100% safe if you just steal them, but you can at least take some inspiration, so you can see like what works for other people, and then again go into softwares like Canva and design your own creatives. It's pretty simple, and I have like tutorials on my YouTube channel on how to do this, but this is how you come up like with good ideas for your ads, and then you just put them in here, launch them. I would recommend starting off with at least $30 a day, but like $50 a day will be even better. It's like a very competitive industry, high ticket, so you need to be willing to invest something if you want to properly get into this online marketing space, and it will take like a while until your ad account is properly warmed up. Usually it takes like a month or 2 until you start seeing like very good results, so that you can actually scale your campaign. Because the Facebook account needs to warm up, and you need to test like different ads and creatives. But once you're there, and for you it will probably take a bit longer, because you just don't know anything about this most likely, so you have to test like a lot. But once you're there, it's really like a great source to generate new business, especially if you've been doing door knocking so far, nothing else. Then it will be like a complete game changer, because you pretty much can target like every state, every area, whatever your installer allows you to target. You can target it. Just sell online, sell remote, sell like pretty much from everywhere, fully online. You can reach a hell of a lot more people than when you're just door knocking, with a lot less work, because it's pretty much automated. You will just get leads coming in every day instead of needing to go out for 8 to 12 hours a day, no matter if it's cold or hot outside. And last but not least, it will allow you to actually scale to a level where you can close like 10 to 20 deals every single month from just the ads. While with door knocking, if you want to get to that level, you like at some point you will need to hire like people and everything to door knock for you, because you just can't close so many deals when you're doing this alone. So this is like super scalable, even if as like a one-man show, even if you're just only a solo consultant. So yeah, at some point you obviously would have to hire like appointment setters, maybe like online appointment setters, to close some of the leads for you, or book some appointments for you. But yeah, this is just like a great opportunity. And one last thing that I want to show you before I end the video is GoHighLevel. So I would really recommend to have a system like this set up. I don't know if you're familiar with this, you probably heard about it, but it's a CRM software that basically gives you like an overview over all your leads. So you can just have an overview, and it also allows you to send out like automations, like text and email automations to your leads to nurture them and make them book an appointment. So just to show you an example of one of my clients, I can go to opportunities, and it basically has this pipeline. So first of all, under contacts, all your contacts, like leads that come in, are stored, and then under opportunities you can see like how many new leads you got, how many booked appointments you got, how many sales you got this month, and basically just allows you to have a good overview. And the most powerful thing obviously are the automations. So let me switch the account one more time. It has like a lot of automations that just allow you to automatically follow up with the leads over like weeks and months through text message and through emails. And you can also set things up like when a lead comes in, that you get a text message to your own phone. So you get notified every time a lead comes in, and you can immediately call them up and book the appointment. So there are like a lot of benefits to this. Again, I don't want to go too deep into the technical details in this video, because I have like a lot of videos on this on my YouTube channel. But basically what you can do is, with the link in my description, you can basically get a 14-day free trial for the software, and then I will personally send you my Snapshot, so the template basically for my whole account that I use for every single one of my clients that I work with. And it basically gives you like all the automations and everything that you need to get started in the account already, so you don't need to build everything out. Now, I would still recommend like watching some of my videos so you know like where everything is and how this actually works. But once you have the Snapshot imported, everything that you need to do to start it basically is you want to go to settings at the bottom left. You want to go to custom values, and in here you basically have all those different custom values. So those are basically placeholders. So I set the whole account up so that when you basically type your own information in here in the placeholders, the Snapshot will basically work for you without you having to go like into every single workflow and changing like your phone number and everything. So what you can do, for example, in this case, I have like a lot of different custom values. So account phone number, just put your phone number in here. So you just click the 3 dots, and then you click edit custom value, and then under value you just type your phone number in here, whatever it is, and then you click update, and it will automatically update. And every single time I use this custom value in like a workflow or anything, your phone number will appear in there instead. So the whole workflow will work if you just replace every single one of those values. So type in your business name that we just made up, then website if you have one, your calendar link. Okay, some things like the Google review link are not very important for you, but just type this stuff in, like your email address, for example, and then your phone number, for example. And then you can go to next page and just make sure everything is matched, and then the account should work for you just fine. And then what you also need to do in preparation to start is go to phone numbers, and now you need to basically wait for this to load. click add phone number, yeah, obviously you want a United States phone number, and I would always recommend to go into filters, take local off, and just go for a toll-free number, because a local number will be like very complicated to set up, so you can actually start sending text messages out with it, because you need to do an A2P registration, which costs a bit of money, and it's very complicated if you don't have a business. So I would always recommend to go with the toll-free number, and then you just pick any number. It literally doesn't matter, and then you click proceed to buy. It just costs like $2 a month, so it's super cheap. And then you have a phone number in here, and you will have to verify the phone number still to start sending text messages, but you can immediately start calling from the phone number through your account. And you verify this. For a toll-free number, it's pretty simple, so you just put in like your name and everything, and then you just ask you like what you want to do with the phone number. So you select usually select something like you want to send like customer notifications or something. And yeah, it's still like, I would recommend you go to YouTube and just and search for a video on how to verify a toll-free number and GoHighLevel, and you will get it done in like 10 minutes. Super easy. And then basically when you go back and under contacts, you can basically just click on any contact that you got in here, so all your leads, and you can just text and call them through this software right here. So if you got your phone number set up correctly, you can just text them through here, and they will basically receive a text message on their phone. And you can also download an app, so either just the GoHighLevel app or the Lead Connector app on your phone. Don't matter if you got like an iPhone or Android. And then you can basically start texting with your leads and calling your leads through the phone app as well. So that's pretty much it for the video. I know this was a lot and probably pretty overwhelming, but again, if you want more details, then you can just visit my YouTube channel. Feel free to consume all the free content on there. It will teach you how to set up everything and come up with good ads, but it's a very tough process, because the solar industry nowadays is super competitive. It's high ticket, it's hard. So you might not succeed with this right away, and you will definitely fail a couple of times, but in the long game, it's really, really worth it. I'm speaking from experience, because yeah, as I mentioned earlier in the video, it will just allow you to close way more deals with way less time that you need to invest, and you can just focus on booking appointments and closing the leads instead of having to go out door knocking and everything. And I offer a full done for you service. So if you're looking for someone to set everything up for you and run the ads for you, generate the leads for you, so you don't have to deal with anything of all this, and you can just focus on closing the deals, getting money, then you can book a call with me down in the description below. So just visit my website and book a quick call with me. It's completely free. We can just have a chat, just see if it makes sense for us to work together. And if not, then that's totally fine, and you can just keep consuming my free content to hopefully get this started by yourself. So thanks for watching.